How are you?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. How old are you?
I'm 23.
All right. So we got a lot of time. We were talking about PhD or GED. But you got a question, or do you want to talk about the topic?
I can talk about the topic. When you mentioned like the viewpoints of men, no, when you mentioned the viewpoints of men, I completely agree with you because I'm like, okay, because you're a man, but then you go into detail with like mentioning the viewpoints of women as if like,
Such as?
you said like, when it comes to our education, we look for lower, like educated men, and I don't believe that's true. Like,
So can can a woman speak on stuff that men do?
yes,
Can a man speak on stuff that women do?
I agree.
Okay. That's what I see.
But placing opinions doesn't mean that these are factual statements. Like speaking
Excuse me. What did I say? I said this is what I see. You can't disprove. You can't. If this is what I see, it's what I see. Did I say these are facts?
so if this is exactly what you're actually,
No, ma'am. Did I say these are facts?
you speak of it like it's facts, and
No.
it
I
places
speak.
opinions into
No,
others.
When I speak of facts, I cite my sources. I'm not. I'm very careful about the words that come out of my mouth, but I'm not responsible for what you mishear.
Okay.
Can you speak about men in a factual, in an opinionated way that can sound like a fact?
I guess you can, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
But are you calling it a fact?
No.
And why would you hold me to a different standard?
Okay. You place it on your platform as what, can be guided. Okay. Okay. I can give you that.
Okay, but it's not just something I said. You're 23.
Hmm.
I'm 52, and I've been around this country and talked to thousands and thousands and thousands of women in my lifetime. I've had this platform, and you've seen it happen for over a year and a half. At what point am I qualified to speak on women in a factual manner?
When you actually bring women inside the conversation, those are the facts.
Excuse me. I talked to women for the last year and a half, Monday through Friday.
Women that are coming.
Excuse me. I've talked to women Monday through Friday. The record is. Do you go to college?
Yes.
Okay. My sources are cited. Thousands of hours of content everywhere around the world. You're talking to who? Women. Bringing them into the conversation with facts. Am I qualified to speak? Yes or no?
I don't still feel like you're qualified to speak.
Feel. Who is more qualified to speak?
You, neither of us, because both of us are feeling.
Okay, if I'm not qualified, then who would be? Someone who has the facts, the data, statistics, and has a year and a half body of work that's happened outside. If I'm not qualified, then who? I just want to know who. I accept it. I'm not qualified. Who is?
Me, a woman. So I hear you, as in you're saying that you've spoken to these women and you mentioned how your platform goes, but these women are coming to you for assistance and advice when they're not completely sure of what like area.
Okay, hold on. Before we get down that path, you said you're qualified because you're a woman. What makes you qualified?
How I want my life to go, like where
No. You said my facts, data, statistics, my body of work, my conversations, everything, that I'm not qualified. But
yeah.
just as quickly, you said you are qualified, and I said, why? Because I'm a woman. Is
Well,
your gender what qualifies?
Well, I'm looking at the dating pool, as you say.
No. I asked a question before you move on. I asked, is your gender what qualifies.
Yes.
Why?
Because you're speaking about a woman, so I, a woman, should speak about like what qualifies.
So you as a woman can supersede the hundreds or thousands of women I talk to. One woman, excuse me, let's just look at the men. You're basically making the most ridiculous argument that me as a solitary woman can come in because I'm a woman. I am better qualified than you when I talk to women. Make it make sense. I'm really trying to make it make sense because I don't. If you took this onto a college campus and tried to make this a point with the professor, you'd be laughed out of class.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay. So because you're a woman,
Mm-hmm.
that means you have a higher insight.
Yes, of what qualifies.
Based upon what?
On what actually qualifies me.
What is your insight based upon?
My experience, what I'm actually desiring. If you're talking about what I
based upon your singular anecdotal experience.
Okay, the experience of women. You speak.
No. I'm saying you said that I'm not qualified. I said if I'm not qualified, who is? You said me, and I said why? Because you're a woman. If I'm a social scientist of sorts, and I conducted my experiments in the test cases with the data collated and sorted by black people in front of the entire world and talked to black women real time, thousands of hours, you're saying you as a 23-year-old woman, your single solitary anecdotal experience supersedes all the work I've done because you're a woman. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Let me do a Thanos snap. I did a broadcast on feminism yesterday. So all of a sudden, I decided to become a trans woman. Could I then speak? Because now my gender matches yours. Shout out to Rhonda Berry. Good Uno reverse, Rhonda. So if I became a trans woman, I am now Caitlyn Jenner in this piece. Can I now speak on women with all the work that I've done? That's a yes or a no.
Yes.
Even though I have an X and a Y chromosome.
Yes.
You can't make this shit up. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Just like I asked the Mississippi barrier, how do you get anywhere? How do you get anywhere with a group of women who do this?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God!
You asked me a yes or no question.
Man, I'm really talking. Man, you basically come in and said as an educated woman that just because you have facts, data, statistics, observable work that could pass for research, there have been papers written about me. They're talking about this on college campuses. And you said, me as a single, solitary woman with my lived experience, short or as long as it is, supersedes you purely based upon a gender expression.
You're making this like a like you asked gender, and I agreed with you, but you're making it sound as if like what you're like, this is an opinion that any woman cannot give. Like you said, the woman that you've been speaking to agreed on a certain level that I'm disagreeing on. So you're saying they supersede me, and am I supposed to oversee them? No, I am the person you are courting. Like if you're,
you're just one of them.
If I'm not, I'm not. But you looked at...
No, ma'am. No, I don't look down on anything, ma'am. See, where'd you go to school for? I'm
pre-med.
Pre-med. Do you vote?
Yes.
Okay. Polls. Did you ever take statistics?
Yes.
Okay. Then you understand sample size. You're one person. I got a sample size of thousands. Please make it make sense according to logic. Make it make academic sense.
Okay, so academically, if you're stating population is what actually, because what you're saying is population essentially, like the higher percentile is that answers for the group that is the group. Like you're making matches that simply are based off of percentiles.
I don't understand what you just said. What I'm going to simplify and say is I've talked to thousands of women in the real time in front of the world. That's the sample size.
And I'm saying these women
you're one woman, and you're saying that you one woman supersedes everything that's already done. That wouldn't work in an academic setting. They'd say your sample size is too small. It's not even not a multivariate. It's a univariate, one factor. And man, you're trying to make something work instead of just saying something that's simple. I'm wrong.
I'm not.
Okay, then make it make sense.
It's sample size, like so.
If one woman, if I could do this, and I could snap my fingers, and all of a sudden I could have on screen on this side you, then on this side of the screen, every woman I've spoken to, their face on the screen, thousands of women, what side would be more credible? 1,000 women.
But it's not just one.
1,000. They all have their lived anecdotal experience, just like you. But there are thousands of them. Multiple data points. One data point. One, multiple. Make it make academic sense. Don't get upset. Don't shake your head with me. Just make it make academic sense. Make it make mathematical sense.
Mathematically, like
a point. You don't even have 2 points. You can't even draw a straight line. You have 1 point. We've got thousands of points over here.
So then why is it that you're making my point seem like the point of the day if you obviously know that this is just
I'm
what
saying that you said that your point of facts or what you think supersedes mine because you're a woman. And I'm saying,
again, all the points are for multiple women.
I've talked to thousands of women. And you said that you can speak for men or about men, and I can speak about women.
Exactly.
Excuse me, but man, you're just wrong. I don't just make stuff up. And see, I got a couple of questions. Were you raised with your father?
Yes.
Okay. Did he go to college?
Yes.
Would your father try to make the same point you're making?
Yes.
Then he's not too bright either.
No, he is a very educated man.
Man, you can be educated and dumb.
He's not dumb.
1,000. You don't need a college degree for this. Kindergarten will do.
But that's not the facts. You say excited. Excited. 1,000.
Okay, what are facts? Facts are what? Let's go ahead and do this. Since you want to do this, facts. See, we have data. We have statistics.
Mm-hmm.
For facts. But you think your anecdotal experience is facts? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, then what about the thousands of women I talked to and their anecdotal experience? Those are thousands of facts.
And you're telling me all thousands of
Okay, so which weighs more? Your one fact or those thousands?
You're telling me those thousands.
Man, which weighs more? Which weighs more?
Me and
a
others.
thing that is known or proved to be true. How many people in a statistical model in a sample size do you need to speak to before you can say something is known or true?
when you start speaking to those that are here to actually instruct you enough to like
How many?
come back to you instead of
I talk
asking
to
for your
thousands.
assistance.
I talk to thousands. How many?
They come to ask for your assistance. I'm not here to ask.
See, what I want you guys to understand is with women like her, unless they get their opinion in, no one's matters. If you don't talk to every woman, then you even talk to enough. You're looking real silly out here right now, and I'm trying to help you. But if you're going to keep doing this stuff, I'll tell you right now, you can keep doing it.
I'll make you famous.
There is nothing.
Man, there's what? You come in and basically said, you aren't qualified. All right. Who is? I'm qualified. Why are you qualified? Because I'm a woman. What qualifies you? Because I'm a woman. All right.
What qualifies me is
in
experience as a
transition,
woman.
I'm a trans woman. Would I then be qualified? You said yes.
That's why I agreed with you when you said the statement about trans
But
women.
that's foolish.
Because what qualifies
That's
me is
foolish.
my experience as a woman.
My standpoint and my views changed just because I transitioned.
No, your experience changed.
No, it
Your
wouldn't.
experience changed.
No, it wouldn't.
So you're telling me
No,
you
it
live
wouldn't.
the same life
No,
as
ma'am.
women?
No, stop. No, it wouldn't. Bruce Jenner's experience as a decathlon winning athlete did not.
You're using a celebrity. We're using real life.
Stop. Don't overtalk. When they start over talking, they know they're losing. They know they're losing when they start over talking. Bruce Jenner won the decathlon in the 70s on the box of wheels. He experienced that. True or false?
True.
Okay, the decathlon. He transitioned to Caitlyn Jenner. Did it change his experience in the decathlon?
No.
Did it change the facts of the outcomes?
No.
He just changed his gender expression. So you're saying, so my point is if Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, then it would change my experience. No, my mind would still be the same way it is.
Okay. Well, let's go
True
back
or false?
Oh, true.
Don't
True.
with true or false.
True.
Okay, go ahead.
So then if we go back to your one, not thousands, that is a 1% of a person that is in the spotlight, that has the ability, the money, and the people to do it for him. But now
The
let's talk
ability,
about
no,
the
ma'am, I'm not speaking
thousands
for
that
Kevin
experience
Smith.
real woman experience and more.
That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. I'm not sitting here telling you I talked to thousands of women. Believe me, I've done it in front of the world. You don't have to believe me. Believe what you heard. I'm not saying, you know what? I conducted a poll of 1,000 women, and this is what they said. What I had the balls to do is do it live in front of millions of people. And Monday through Friday for a year and a half, and let the world decide. True or false?
True.
So why are you trying to discount what you've seen, what's been shown, what's been known to be true?
But I look
to Ebro in the morning. They were even talking about me on their podcast today. Talking about, well, when I first heard about him, I heard this, Now he just said that. But then guess what? At the end, they were all agreeing. That's why more and more women are starting to say, when I first heard you, I didn't like it, but now the more I listen, because at some point, let's put a hard pause right here. At some point, do the numbers become so overwhelming to where you have to change your mind?
No.
Okay. So if you had a choice of left or right, and you think left is the appropriate choice, but countless people continue to go right, you're another one of these women that's not going to change your mind. You're going to still go the way you feel.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is why I said what I said. The most dangerous women in the world are women you can't deal with. Congratulations, man. I don't know what you think you won, though, because you're standing on a wrong square. You're an educated woman who refuses, in the light of in an academic setting, we put it through academic tests, and you refuse to back off. Either you're extremely prideful or you wasted your money in education because it doesn't appear to be working. Education is supposed to stretch your mind to new ideas, not make you more rigid.
It's doing exactly what it needs to do.
Fail black women like you. Exactly. It's failing.
No, it's not failing.
It's failing.
It's allowing you to open up
One in
my
four of you will marry. 1 in 4 of you will marry. 1 in 4. You have the most student loan debt.
I don't have that.
Women, I didn't say you.
And women are financially
You're not
free.
even having a logical conversation. You're being disagreeable because you can't win. You won't even change your mind in the fact. Okay, and if you're going to school, what do you say? What are you going to school for?
Pre-med. I want to be into pediatric care.
Okay, so if the accepted medical science and accepted procedures were this, and all of a sudden the Pediatrics Association came out with better data to get better outcomes for their patients, proven, peer-reviewed, all this other kind of stuff, shown to increase life expectancy, decrease infection, all these other kind of things, but you like this procedure. Would you still do this procedure, or would you use the one that had better outcome, better data, better results?
I use both, actually. That's
No.
what That's what we
I
actually
give you an option. I said, would you use one or the other? I'll give you both. Hippocratic oath, do no harm. One has been shown. One in the medical profession, oxycodone and oxycontin were marketed because they were supposed to be less addictive than Vicodin. They were prescribed at exorbitant rates, and in the Midwest, we have had the pill epidemic. Now, general practitioners, doctors, and so forth have learned to stop prescribing that because it's more addictive. If you were a doctor and you had good results with OxyContin, but you see the addiction rates, would you continue to prescribe the Oxy, or would you start prescribing other stuff that that had been shown to be less addictive?
You start prescribing other stuff.
Because you'd have better data.
But
that's what a reasonable person would do. Thank you for understanding, or proving that you understand when your ego isn't involved. You can't make this shit up, people. What am I wrong about?
Everything. I don't know. You know what? You're wrong about
everything. I'm wrong about everything.
No, okay.
Broken clock is right twice a day. Ma'am, you're going to med school. You're responsible for what comes out of your academic mouth. You said I'm wrong about everything. That was hyperbole. A broken clock is right twice a day. So there's nothing right about what I say. There's nothing good that comes out of this word. It's just wrong.
No, it's not. That's not exactly what I meant. I retract my statement.
Then what am I wrong about?
What I feel you are incorrect about is that it's simply gender. Like you've been asking me point blank questions so that I can answer as best fits my box. But like the female experience comes with also being a woman, and the woman that I can't experience that a man does, I stay reserved. I go, okay, like I don't understand those experiences, but in my opinion, which is what me and you also agreed was a stable line, in my opinion, this is how I feel, and this is how I feel. You place these boxes as if like they aren't women that have these type of mindsets that the thousands didn't agree on. The thousands that come on your live actually are asking you for assistance because they're not seeing what they fully can be capable of.
Simple. What am I wrong about? I'm doing my best, ma'am. I'm not keeping up with you.
That actually empower them.
Excuse me? What am I wrong about? You're talking in a stream of consciousness. What am I wrong about? You make it as simple so we can all understand.
Okay, you are simply wrong about it being your place to speak on a woman's opinion when she looks at a man off of just you being a man and you speaking to thousands of women that only called for an assistance when they were in stumps. Real women of this age, the modern women, as you say.
Stop. I've already asked you at the beginning, can men speak on women? You
And I said no. I said opinions. I said opinions, but not facts.
After all those thousands of interviews I've done, I know the tactics. A man has no place to really speak because he's not a woman. He doesn't. But yet, if I transition, then all of a sudden I could speak because now I have a new gender expression. Man, it makes no sense. We're going in circular. But I'm going to ask you one simple question. One really simple question, okay? With women who think like you, how are black men supposed to work and build?
When women think like me, how is a black man supposed to work?
Yeah, how are we supposed to come together and make families?
By you by you actually looking at me as a partner, as someone who
You're not my partner. Wife is a role. Partner is a business.
And both are intertwined. You're
okay, but they're intertwined. But here's the thing. If you and I were married, and I said, we're going to do this with Kevin Jr., and you said, I think we should do that with Kevin Jr., and we sat down, you believe this in your bones, and I believe this in my bones. They're diametrically opposed. Which way do we go?
The way that one party feels is not like serious.
There has to be a choice made, and they're diametrically opposed. You as a mother believe one thing, I as a father believe another thing. We are out of negotiation. A choice must be made.
And one person needs to make that choice to step down and to step up.
Which way? We can't
neither. I don't think neither.
No, ma'am. I'm asking you. Come on, Doc. Life or death. A choice has to be made. Which way? You're the mother, I'm the father. I say right, you say left. We can't be in the middle. A choice has to be made. Which way?
The way that is best. Like we are parents.
Which way?
Both.
You think your way is best. I think my way is best. We have to do one or the other.
Exactly. So either you back down or I back down.
Which way?
It. Either you back down or I back down.
No. I'm asking you.
I'm not.
You're my wife. You're the woman. You're the wife. Which way? Your husband feels one way. You believe another way. It's your child. It's his child. But then that can't be both. Which way?
Mine.
Thank you. That's why we can't get anywhere with women like her.
No, that's not.
No.
This is
No. That's why you get nowhere with women.
Do you want a mother or do you want a wife?
No, man. Because
what is that?
Your way. You say go your way. That means at the
I am a mother first. Do you want a mother or a wife? These are your children that you care so much about.
Don't talk to me. I've already said don't do that. You're a mother. See, that's why I said we have a child. I'm the father. You can't pull DNA biological rank on the biological father. That's what you said. I'm a mother first. That's why I said at the beginning of this shit, it's about female superiority. This woman said, this is my child. You might as well just start pulling rank. Put your dick up. You're a woman. Why would I make a choice for my child, your child, our child that's going to harm my kids? But because women know better, because you are the mother, I'm supposed to back down. Get the fuck out of here. This is insane. You see it every time. I accounted for, can a man speak for a woman? Can a woman speak for a man? When you put them in a box and make them choose, they resist, because they don't want to say the truth. You have no authority here, man. I am superior. You back down. It's my way. Hyena mindset.
You are nothing but a from all down. Holy shit, look at that rabid hyena just ripping this guy's nuts off.
You can't do that to a lion, baby girl. Told you. Nothing matters. So to my critics, facts don't matter, data don't matter, statistics don't matter, the work doesn't matter. You can do the work. You can have the sample size. At the end of the day, just like the damn.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Just like her, that was a mindset the first young lady shared, and she said, you can do nothing with women that think that way. So when you recognize them, leave them. There's nothing to be gained. And more my critics and detractors are going to have to realize that men are getting better at recognizing these disagreeable, combative women who are not going to follow. They're not going to follow your lead. This whole bullshit about a black man build Wakanda will follow you. No, you won't. Not women like her. Because it's never good enough. There's never enough facts. There's never enough data. There is never enough anything to change the negative image a black man has in her mind. We are always going to be less than in the minds of women like that. But they'll be the first ones to tell you, I love the black community. I love black men. But again, close your eyes, close your ears, watch what they do. And at the end of the day, you are beneath us. We're your mothers, we're your grandmothers, we raised you. You are subordinate to us. Get nowhere with women like that. Don't even fight it. Call it out, though. I hope more of you guys, I'm glad more of you guys are starting to call this shit out. We're not supposed to speak on it. We're not supposed to say nothing. We're just supposed to shut up. They can say whatever they want about us, but we're supposed to just be quiet. Who are you to speak on a woman? A woman is a sovereign. She's a god, a mother queen, sea moss gold. Hell no. Oh, yeah. Got that one. Yeah, I'm putting that one up online. Yep. Preparing you again, crazy. Just can't make this shit up. Hey, let's go to Nicki Minaj's live. Let's see what happens. Y'all want to go to Nicki Minaj's live?
Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, I do. I have a question, Nicki. Y'all want to go live with Nicki Minaj?
I can do ASMR. I think that's
She's got 50,000 people. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm about to use that microphone.
Who should you call?
I'm about to go.
Let's see what happens. She's doing ASMR right now. You never know. It could happen. We'll keep that right there in case she decides she wants to go live on the other channel.
Can I ask y'all something?
Guys,
Why now on live, when I go live, it's just a bunch of things popping up telling me who started following me.
so understand something. Call Kevin Saint. So guys, understand. You're not wrong.
Everyone, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Spreader News, and don't forget to follow Papa Kevin Samuels for all his good work he has done to the community and to bring out the Black society, to bring out ladies back to the track, and to join all the broken families. Yeah, before we proceed, let's thank the Almighty God for keeping us blessed and safe today, for waking up live and speaking straight to the community, because many didn't make it to life and a lot of them didn't even wake up. Many are using life supporting machine. Then who are you to wake up live and kicking? You can move, you have all the ears, you can hear, you can see, you can sense, you can smell, you can speak, you can walk. Let's thank the Almighty God for keeping us blessed and safe today, so that we can see the sunshine around, because many didn't make it to life. I think it has been a while. First of all, my dear commenters, first say hey, happy birthday to me. I was in the vacation of my birthday and now I'm back on track. Let's keep on following these videos. I told you, even when you have a kid and you feel like you want this person to like most especially single mothers and single daddies, and you want your kid to be in a proper line. If you can't really speak to them, just give them the click to Mr. KS videos, because the videos are so educative and they'll help one another to develop in one way or the other, or in one way or the other manner. So let's keep on sharing, as let's keep on clicking the share button, let's keep on sharing and clicking the notification buttons for all your videos you may need, for all the characters, because here we are looking at different characters. First of all, before we proceed, let's give respect to the fallen legend Papa Kevin Samuels for his good work he has done to the community and for bringing out the community to straight to the world. We are really grateful wherever he is. May his soul rest in peace, because he did a lot. And you know, mostly dealing with my gender, it's not easy. But you know, times if you're to see these videos, they needed someone who can be patient to hold and to have, you know, because someone comes in and they already came in to argue. It's like they're asking for answers, but they just want to argue. They just want to prove a point. So at the end of the day, you see when things are not moving proper. At the end of the day, things need to be worked upon. So at the end of the day, this guy could make sure all things are becoming proper. As you see in most videos, we are dealing about feminism, we are dealing about single motherhood, we are dealing about divorce, we are dealing about marriages, we are dealing about sorting out families, we are dealing about courtship, we are dealing about relationship, friendship, situationship, wherever you're in, because a lot of ladies have been coming out and they're like, me, I don't want to get married, I just want to have my kids. And others come in and be like, me, I just wanted to have kids with him and nothing else. So in this scenario, you will see how to deal with it. So at the end of the day, mostly when you look at these single ladies, they are like, I didn't want to work out with my baby daddy. I thought I'll get someone better. At the end of the day, they hit out the streets and things become hard for them. And they can't stand again, and they can't look what goes next. So at the end of the day, we end up being messed up somewhere or somehow. So keep on liking and keep clicking. He has more amazing videos that teach you how to navigate around your ways around men and women, videos that teach you how to handle yourself in public, moreover even workplace. They can help you sort out yourself. Mostly these people speak a lot. And don't forget, we are still donating. Thank you for all those who have been donating. We are still donating to African street kids. We are donating to special kids with paralysis. We are donating to old people, those who can help themselves out. We are giving the little we have to the community as we keep on supporting on basis of life. So that's all. Let's keep on liking and shaking. Yeah, bye bye. May God bless you. Love you all, and let's stay tuned for the best.